Maddie was born in February of 2022. It was a fairly normal delivery, but when she came out, we felt something was definitely wrong because she was not making any noises and she was very quiet and not moving very much. So over the course of several months, we started seeing some symptoms arise and she started having seizures right in front of me. Doctors really missed the understanding of what her situation is. Found out that she had a hole in her heart. It was really hard to understand the culmination of all these items. I started looking at other ways to get her more help.
There are two types of parents, the ones that accept that condition and they're the ones that are more exploratory. They want to see if there is really nothing you can do. So these are the more scientist-minded parents.
Families really struggle to make sense of their genetic information, of the reports they're given, of how to act on that information, of how to perhaps not act on certain types of information.
We took these tools and created our own dictionary, basically built on top of a large language model with AI, a system that can produce a report. We provided that to the doctor. He said, "What, did you become a geneticist in 2 weeks?" And I said, "No, I'm extremely concerned." And the doctor saw her report and said she needed open heart surgery. Maddie was in the OR for about 4 hours. 13-month-old child now. She's got all these cables attached to her chest, and they're monitoring everything from her heart to her blood pressure, just everything in between. And then my daughter takes a drug for epilepsy every month, which costs about $15,000. Who, as a parent, can afford that kind of amount every month? The best way was to drive Uber. But also, I didn't realize how diverse San Diego was for biotech. 90% of the people I drive are directly related into some area of biotech. Either they're a researcher or an investor or a patient. Sometimes it's a therapy session. The beauty of Uber is it gives you that opportunity where you can have that safe space, which you communicate with me about their own situation. Once they understand my situation with Maddie and why I've created Maddie Biogenetics.
I was immediately drawn to Raj's efforts as a father who's trying everything he could.
The qualities of a founder like Raj in terms of his resilience, his curiosity, but that he was also patient. It takes those kinds of qualities to be able to navigate in an efficient and impactful way.
Companies that are driven by parents, the translational importance is very high.
And I thought about, how we can make what we made available for Maddie made available to other kids and other parents, but we want to make it affordable.
We collaborated on an idea, a patient education and large language model.
Helping families with rare disease research reports and with genomic data.
A AI companion they can ask questions about their disease.
We wanted it to be very accurate.
This is going to be critical as the field moves forward.
We want to go from prevention to precision and give the patient the outcome that they need to understand what medication may be beneficial to improve their quality of life.
I think confidence replaces confusion.
They get a very specific, personalized experience.
They're not just a computer that's just spitting out data back to you, but they actually converse to you like another person with empathy, with understanding, taking your feelings into consideration.
Making those results reports meaningful in an accessible way, not only to the physicians that receive them, but to the families that receive them as well.
Your ultimate kind of source should still be your doctor and your nurses.
What Ask Maddie does is provides patients the awareness, the insights that they can go to their doctors and give them the information so that they can take action with the support of their doctors.
We want to contribute, we want to add something to the knowledge that is out there. My contribution to the whole MaddieBio platform is on the creation of the brain organoids. So that can be plugged into the MaddieBio platform, where they're going to be using AI tools to actually quantify those differences, see what's real, what's not, eliminate the noise from all these experiments because they're quite variable, in using that for drug screening in a more target way.
Leveraging existing drugs that are already approved by FDA for many other indications. But if we could leverage these drugs and reposition them, we can accelerate the clinical trials.
Care doesn't stop at the clinic door, right? It doesn't stop when you're leaving the hospital.
My kids one day may benefit from the therapeutics or the drugs. that we're developing here. So for me, it's a promise to the future.
The idea that those conditions have no treatment, no cure, I don't think it's real. I think right now we just don't know how to treat them.
We are building those solutions now.
There's a lot of work, a lot of research, a lot of understanding that needs to be had before we meet those ultimate goals.
I'm a dad, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a researcher, so it makes me even work a little harder as far as understanding what she's going through, but also being able to explain it to people that I feel are a lot smarter than me. But only when I can reach them can I possibly find a solution for her. So that's why it drives me even further that I want to make this impact and give this back to the people that need it. All the families, all the moms, all the dads, all the kids. That's what really drives me and moves me beyond knowing that I'm helping my daughter out of this. All the people I've talked to, all the parents I've been engaged with, to have the same opportunity that I had, yet not have to go through all the pain and agony of researching and understanding. No one should have to do this alone. Not anymore. Not anyone. There's no disease that we can't address. I truly believe in my heart that's something that we can do with Maddie Biogenetics and a team of scientists, doctors, data scientists that are collaborating together.